Hey guys, this is just a quick, hopefully 3 or 4 minute visit. It does not replace today's Zoom. Just a couple things I wanted to talk about. First of all, daily Zooms. I'm going to do 2 or 3 a week. I will always announce them beforehand. They are considered required. They are not required live, but we are tracking attendance based on Zooms or visits to Google Classroom. And so the Zoom thing makes it sort of the easiest way to track attendance. But obviously, sometimes there are other things going on. You can't be there, and you want to do it later, and that's fine. Just try your best to be on the daily Zooms. It also gives you a chance to ask questions and for me to answer them. I am going to be including a daily check-in every day. If there is a Zoom, you should wait to do the check-in till after the Zoom, because there will be questions from what we're doing in class in the check-in, so from the Zoom on the check-in. Those are for grades. They're technically due by 11:59, the day that they are assigned. Yes, you can still do them later. That's kind of a backup on attendance though. And I'm just gonna tell you that yesterday's Zoom, there were at least 3 people who I saw in the Zoom, and yet it didn't register in the Zoom's attendance. I don't know how or why that happened, but it did. So doing the check-in is another way to guarantee that your attendance gets counted, because I am not always going to be able to sort of, I am me. I just happened to notice, oh, wait, no, I saw Caitlin and I saw Lily, and yet they didn't register. So, you can't count on a teacher to happen to see you among, yesterday it was 32 boxes, by the way, very good attendance, thank you. Let's do even better, but that was great. But what were the odds of me going, wait, I saw Caitlin and Lily, but they aren't on that list? That was kind of a shocking thing that I noticed that. So anyways, Zooms required. Some sort of daily attendance required. I also wanted to mention, yesterday, big mistake on my part. Didn't tune the guitar, that'll be a big mistake today. Happy birthday yesterday to you. Happy birthday yesterday to you. Happy birthday yesterday, Alex Walden. Happy birthday yesterday to you. I hope it was a great birthday. Let's see. An additional thing. Report cards are going to be mailed out, I think it's tomorrow or Friday, so you should have them either Saturday or Monday. Folks who have been online, some of you got lower grades than maybe you would like. Nothing we can do about those. As far as the first marking period goes, and my suggestion would just be do the work in the second marking period. There's plenty of points, and the grading is not as challenging this year as it is in a normal school year. So you should be able to fix the grades that you got. And that's just a few people, and it's basically people who really checked in a couple times and maybe did an assignment or 2. Almost everybody did really well online, and I think the grades mostly reflect that. Now, folks who were in school, who now were away from for a couple weeks, timing was not good. Normally I would have spent Monday kind of going, okay, I'm going to give you one more chance to get in 3 assignments, and then you're going to be passing. And I didn't have that chance, and I normally do. So I gave a shocking number of you incompletes. Now, what that means, that's not a forever incomplete. You need to turn in enough work to get your grade up to passing by November 6th. That is my hard and fast deadline. Every assignment in the first marking period is in Google Class. They are not all named identically, so it might take a little bit of searching. Get those things into me. And some of the earlier assignments, make sure you just add your name somewhere in a question, because some of them, I don't always get the emails. I don't always get your email address or your name. So just to make sure that I can give you the credit, or maybe it's just save it and then share it to me or attach it to an email to me. That way you're sure to get there. So if you are one of those people who got an incomplete, please fix it. If you want to get started before you get the report card, you can chat with me at the end of today's Zoom, although I do have to jump right to the cinema course after our Zoom, so I don't have time to stay on late. Okay, and then the last thing. In yesterday's check-in, a lot of people missed one question. Harappa is to blank as Mesopotamia is to Babylonia. Okay, this is called an analogy question. They aren't generally on the global regents, and I don't usually put them on tests. Where they do show up are the SATs and the ACTs. So you want to start getting used to them, because any of you who are going to go on to college will take the SAT or the ACT, or both. So what this is a question where you are looking at the relationship between this and this, so Harappa and the blank, and you look for, and you're trying to find the relationship that is similar or the same to this other relationship, Mesopotamia to Babylonia. So we don't know what this is. We do know what these two are. Mesopotamia, the region between the Tigris and Euphrates where civilization began. It was not a city, it was not a nation, it was a region. What is Babylonia? Babylonia was that city-state famously ruled by Hammurabi. It was part of Mesopotamia. So you have region, city in the region. That's your relationship. Region, city in the region. Okay. Now, unfortunately, this was not a perfect question, because Harappa is the name of the region of the Indus River Valley, but it also was a city-state in the Indus River Valley. So already we're going, oh, which one is it? I'm confused. It doesn't make sense. So somehow you've got to reason out, well, this is a region. This is either a region or a city. But probably since this is a region, this is a region. And this was a city-state inside of the region. So this should be a city-state that's part of this region. I'm going to start at the bottom because the answer is the first one. Is Pakistan an ancient city that was part of Harappa? No. Pakistan is the present-day nation that most of the region of Harappa would be in Pakistan today. Is India a city that was in Harappa? No. India is the other modern-day country that Harappa would be part of if you threw it onto a map. Is Egypt a city in Harappa? No. Egypt is a region back then and a nation today in northeastern Africa. Is Mohenjo-Daro a city in the region of Harappa? Yes. So this is our answer. City inside of its region, city inside of its region. Hopefully that helps. This took a lot longer than I thought it would, and I apologize for making you watch this long when there's still a live Zoom coming. If you're watching this before our live Zoom, I will see you at 11:30. If you are watching this after, hopefully I saw you at 11:30. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.